Oh my days. Everybody came here to hang out, apparently. Holy man. What? Please, I beg. Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Butterrflyy, but you can call me Fly. And today Fortnite got a brand new Star Wars update, so we're gonna be going ahead and taking a look at all the new things that this update has to offer. So for starters, we get this brand new battle pass here in Fortnite where we get tons of cool stuff. We get some free stuff, and we can also put 1,000 V-Bucks into getting some additional things, which are actually pretty sick. So this whole battle pass is very similar to the Dragon Ball Z battle pass, the Most Wanted battle pass, and so many other battle passes that we may have had along the time that I may forget about. So that being said, we have a larger reward that we need to go ahead and unlock in the end goal if we want to, where we need to go ahead in this one and get 3 Sith holograms. And just so you know, although it's nearly a month, be sure to mark your calendars for May 23rd, as that is the final day to go ahead and get all of these rewards. So be sure to get on your grind while you can. And by the way, if you guys also want to go ahead and give these skins a purchase, we have a couple of bundles here in the item shop to go ahead and give a purchase alongside this entire Star Wars update, including Anakin Skywalker, Padme Amidala, and a couple other battalion troopers that you can go ahead and purchase. And let's not forget, the lobby screen is insane. So of course, being that the Star Wars content is back in the game, that means we get these little base camps around the map, which you're gonna have to go ahead and look for so we can go ahead and do the Jedi training, the Force training, etc, etc. And if you want the new blasters, you're gonna need to go ahead and find these Republic chests to get the DC-15 blaster. Now this blaster excels in medium to long range combat, so keep that in mind. Now up ahead we have a green icon that we're gonna go ahead and head to. It kind of has a little bit of a beacon to it. It's nothing major, and this green icon is an indicator for Obi-Wan Kenobi's Jedi training. So we're gonna go ahead and get his lightsaber here. Accept the Force. Let's go for it. So we go ahead and enter into a rift gate, and then we return back with the Force ability that Obi-Wan Kenobi has. So if we go ahead and hold block and RT, that's gonna go ahead and give us the push sort of Force. Now as well, while it's not unlimited sprint, this thing does give us a little bit of a speed boost here. So it's kind of like we have the chili chug splashes. But if we go ahead and test out the push ability here, you can see it's pretty powerful. Now with these abilities, you can only obtain them through the rifts. You're not going to be able to go ahead and pick up somebody else's lightsaber and have this same ability with whatever lightsaber normally has the Force ability. So with Obi-Wan Kenobi, we have the push. With Anakin Skywalker, you can go ahead and get the pull Force. And then with Darth Maul's Riftgate, we can go ahead and get the throw ability, which is going to include picking up a lot of debris and going ahead and throwing it at our opponent. So if we go here, maybe if we drop it. Let's see if we could drop it and interact with Anakin. We cannot. Okay, so that's something to go ahead and keep in mind. Once you choose one sort of Force, you're not going to be able to go ahead and get the other, I guess. I'd also like to quickly go ahead and mention we do have 4 returning augments here in the game now. These augments include First Assault, Bush Warrior, Forecast, and Mythic Munition. And it is seeming like we have some new grind rails around the map, which is kind of cool. We have some grind rails here at Shattered Slab, which is actually quite convenient for travel around this place. I'd also like to mention we do have 4 new augments as well. First one being Tracker's Armory. That'll grant you a flare gun and a Shadow Tracker pistol. Second one being Desperate Reload, which will go ahead and reload your pistols faster when the clip is empty. Another one being Steady Hands, which will give your marksman rifles less recoil. And the final one being SMG Sign Off, which will go ahead and give the final 3 bullets of your magazine a little bit more damage. So that is actually it with this brand new update, but let's go ahead real quick and see what the other Force abilities are like. Oh man. The Great Escape. Oh, we have Darth Maul's ability nearby. Let's go ahead and try and see if we could snag that real quick before our friend in the back with the DC blaster gets us. Darth Maul, Darth Maul, Darth Maul. Let's go. Yes. Let's go. What? We traded somehow. Probably should have just thrown a bunch of rocks at him. In all honesty, that probably would have worked out a little bit better. Oh, I got it. Oh, wow, this thing is actually insane. This thing actually is insane. No, if I get lit up, I'm gonna die. Oh, he was right there the whole time. How did he go that way? I thought he was heading towards the crown. I thought he was gonna snag it. In the end, he did indeed snag it. And he killed himself. Guy literally went into his own fireflies. All right, here we go. So far, seeming like maybe this is gonna be one of them scenarios where it's just me and one other person. Or maybe it's just me all by myself. On top of that, we do indeed have Darth Maul right beside us. Now let's test out the force throw on the chicken. Okay, that is actually insane. Now, unfortunately, this one does kind of feel like it has a bit of a longer cooldown than the others, which is understandable because it does seem like it's quite powerful. Oh, I missed him. Oh, there was two people shooting at me. That makes so much more sense. Oh my gosh, man. It does seem kind of like they went ahead and adjusted the color for the porta bunkers as well, which is kind of cool. Has a little bit of a different pattern on the outside, maybe to tie in with Star Wars and whatnot. This guy definitely wants my loot. Here they come. First duel, let's go, and I win it. Let's go. First lightsaber battle, and we go ahead and win it. That's insane. That is actually incredible. What sounds like a massive bomb just blew up? That might be the rocks colliding with something. Somebody might have the rocks. All right, let's test this out. Okay, yeah, this thing is actually insanely terrible, it feels like. Oh, man. Oh, wow, this is just a duel of the century. That guy has the ability. I don't have anything. I'll just let them duke it out. Let's spectate this. Oh, he has the force as well. Okay. You guys go ahead and duke it out. Or did you already kill the one guy? I wasn't paying attention. Anakin's ability is nearby, though. So let's go ahead and just snag that right quick. Maybe. Oh, man. It is laggy. Okay, let's go. We finally have Anakin's ability, which isn't spectacular, but we do have something against this guy. Come down and fight me. Does nobody want to have like a proper lightsaber battle? That is probably the best part about this stuff, and nobody wants to do it. It's so unfortunate. No way. Oh, no way he won that. That's insane. He threw his rocks at the same time that I pulled him. That sucks, man. All right, well, that's it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this. I gotta say, this update is definitely a massive W. It is kind of strange we didn't see any lightsaber pickaxes, but I want to go ahead and say maybe because of how much they kind of brought to us, maybe they're saving it for later in this event, or they could be going ahead and saving it for May the 4th, because we do normally see some bigger things happen on Tuesdays and Thursdays here in Fortnite. But that's just my thought and theory. Maybe this May 4th, or maybe sometime throughout this entire little update for Star Wars. I don't know though. And I do have to say real quick, if you guys have a lightsaber, please have lightsaber battles with people. Every time we get lightsabers, it's cool to have lightsaber battles. I was so upset to go ahead and see that one guy run away whenever he actually had one that kind of seemed like it could have been pretty even. I had the pull ability, he had the push ability. Instead, I went ahead and found myself somebody with the Darth Maul force. I will say though, it is kind of cool how everything seems very balanced. If you go ahead and pick up a lightsaber and you don't have the abilities, you're not going to get the abilities. You just have a standard melee lightsaber. And then of course, if you guys want the force abilities, you'll have to find one of the 3 rift gates, which I feel like that's pretty balanced. That's actually not half bad. Either way though, that's it for this one. I'm excited to go ahead and unlock Darth Maul, regardless of whether he's my favorite person in Star Wars or not. Anyway, hopefully you guys did enjoy this one. And with that, peace out, Monarch Militia. And as always, spread love, radiate positivity, and try to smile. See you.